Good evening, everyone. The CDC said today it is only a matter of time before the U.S. sees an outbreak of the coronavirus.
Now, that's despite serious efforts to contain the spread of the virus, especially at border crossings. But there's also another front line in the fight against the virus, and those are the nation's ports, like the port of Corpus Christi. Greg Chandler joins us live from the port now. And Greg, how many ships do we have in port right now?
Lee, the tracking website Fleetmon says there are more than 60 vessels in port right now, several flying foreign flags. Now, everyone aboard those ships is subject to new federal regulations added in response to the spread of the coronavirus. About 12,000 foreign crew members visit the port of Corpus Christi every year. Many spend months at sea, stopping at several ports along the way, which raises concerns about the coronavirus.
I know they're concerned because they say so. I do ask that question when they come in, and they said they're a little concerned about it, but the company is protecting them.
But who's protecting us? Since the coronavirus outbreak started, the federal government has changed its policies for commercial shipping. As of earlier this month, commercial vessels which have been to China within 14 days are only allowed into U.S. ports if nobody on board is sick. Now, those vessels have to report any illness or death aboard ship to the Centers for Disease Control within 15 days of arrival, and if anyone on board gets sick, the Coast Guard has to be notified immediately. When ships arrive in port, crew members often call the Corpus Christi International Seaman Center.
They need to get off the ship. This is a home away from home for them.
The center offers crew members rides to go shopping or just a place to relax. Seaman Center employees spend more time with foreign sailors than anyone else locally. Right now, they're not worried about exposure.
None of my drivers are worried about picking them up and taking them, bringing them here. I'm not worried about it at all. If they're sick, they're not allowed to leave the ship. They don't give them their visas, and they can't leave the ship without a visa.
Sharon Emerson says she hasn't spoken to any crews who have been to China since the virus outbreak. She did say, though, that one ship was leaving for China today. The Filipino crew aboard that vessel said they were going to stay north of Singapore, though, away from the hardest hit areas. Reporting live, Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Greg. Well, the port has issued a statement saying that it is working closely with the U.S. Coast Guard as well as Customs and the Border Patrol, and that it's confident the appropriate steps will be taken if anyone with flu-like symptoms and a history of travel to China is identified aboard a vessel. Now, if you'd like to read it in its entirety, we have it posted for you on our website. That's ChrisTV.com.